Have you ever thought about what you're putting on your skin? Have you ever read the ingredients on the back of your face wash, deodorant? How about your lip balm or your tube of chapstick? The ingredients we put on our body are just as important as the ones we put into our body. I am very conscious about the ingredients in my skincare and beauty products, which is why I personally make my own deodorant, lip balms, lotions, face care, etc. In the next few minutes, I want to discuss ingredients to stay away from, misconceptions about all natural beauty care, and products to say no to. I hope at the end of this discussion you will look at the ingredients in your skincare products and choose to buy more all-natural products. There are so many ingredients that are not good for your skin. The first one that really gets me that I would like to discuss with you is mineral oil. You've probably heard of it. For those of you who don't know what mineral oil, it is a byproduct of distilling petroleum when making oil, like the oil that you put in your car. I am extremely against putting any sort of petroleum product on my body, mineral oil included. My first problem with mineral oil is that it legitimately provides zero benefits for your skin. The only thing its purpose is to prevent moisture loss, so it creates a barrier on your skin. Actually, that's all petroleum products do in skincare, is prevent moisture loss by creating that barrier. I'm not sure why you would put that on your body when there are so many other all-natural options, like beeswax, for one. The second ingredient that you should run from is fragrance or perfume. Anybody who has looked at a bottle of lotion knows what I'm talking about. Look at any bottle of lotion or anything that Bath & Body Works or Victoria's Secret sells. It's actually the same company, for a fun fact of the day. And you will see the ingredient fragrance or perfume. Currently in the US, the FDA does not require companies to disclose what their fragrances contain, but if you see them in an ingredient list as fragrance or perfume, it's not natural. If a product is going to have a natural scent, they're going to tell you which essential oil it is, what plant it came from, they're going to let you know. If it is listed as fragrance or perfume, you can assume it's not natural. And actually, currently fragrance is one of the top five allergens out there, mainly because nobody really knows what's in it. It is not disclosing your fragrance is under protecting trade secrets, so that's how they get away with that. But fragrances cause all sorts of skin problems like irritations, rashes, redness, stuff you don't want to deal with. The third ingredient I want to talk to you about is sodium lauryl sulfate. This is found in tons of products from body washes, shampoos, face wash, toothpaste, mouthwash, and foundation. This ingredient disrupts your skin's natural oil balance, causing breakouts, especially cystic acne breakouts, which are not fun. They also cause canker sores, among with all sorts of other skin irritations. Next, I would like you to stay away from BHA or BHT ingredients. These are going to show up as really long words that are hard to pronounce, such as butylated hydroxyl or butylated hydroxytoluene. These products are classified as potential cancer-causing chemicals, and they affect all sorts of insides like your kidneys, your thyroids, your liver. They act as estrogen, which is a female hormone, and they encourage tumor growth. Another common harmful ingredient you've probably heard of is parabens. Parabens take all sorts of forms, and the ingredient's name usually is going to end in a YL, like propyl or benzyl. According to Organics.com, in a study done back in 2004, parabens were directly linked to cancer, and the tumors they studied in this had parabens in them. Yet, they're still allowed in our products. They're still unmonitored in the US. Next, I want to talk about ingredients in your deodorant. I've personally been using organic deodorant for years now, and I always felt regular deodorant just didn't work well for me. And that's because what deodorants do, most deodorants, actually just plug up your sweat glands and pores and cause a buildup of sweat secretions and bacteria. I just want to make it clear that everybody sweats, It's perfectly normal. It's actually really good for your body. That's your body's natural way of cooling itself down. As you may have heard, lots of deodorants contain aluminum products. You can usually pick these ingredients out of the ingredient list because they look sort of like the word aluminum. Not only do they plug up your glands, but they too also mimic estrogen, causing tumors and cancers, and they also make your sweat smell bad. I have learned in my studies that natural deodorant is definitely the way to go. And when I do sweat, it really doesn't smell bad because I've taken all the toxins out of my body the past few years. However, I always hear people tell me, oh, well, I tried natural deodorant and it didn't work. Natural deodorant does take a little bit of a process. So first, you've probably been using this aluminum nasty deodorant for years. You have to take it all out of your glands for the natural deodorant to work. A good way to do that is grab some bentonite clay and some apple cider vinegar. Mix it together in a paste, put it on your armpits, and watch TV like this for 20 minutes or so. Do it a few times a week and just keep up with it whenever you think you need a good detox. The last ingredient I want to talk to you about is found in sunscreen face products. Any product like face cream or foundation that claims it's going to be SPS, whatever, even lip balms. If you see the ingredient oxybenzone, put it down, throw it away. Don't put it on your face. If you're reading the ingredients of a SPF product and it doesn't say zinc or titanium oxide or avobenzene, it's going to harm your skin. Oxybenzone messes with your hormones, even if you're a male. It's been linked to endometriosis in females and low sperm count in males. Now that I've bombarded you with ingredients to stay away from, we'll move to something a little easier. Some common misconceptions about all natural skincare. First misconception is that it's expensive, and in reality, it may cost a little more. You don't have to spend a fortune on it, however. Check your local all-natural shops. I know in Eau Claire there's a Mother Nature. I think they have some of this kind of stuff. Check Etsy. Do a Google search. There are companies with great products that aren't going to break your bank. One that I use is Milk Makeup online. Or try and make your own. Making your own is going to cost a little more money up front to get all your ingredients, but it's going to take you further. You're going to have a lot more to make. It's fairly simple to make things like soap and lip balm. Other aspects of the price is that natural products simply cost more because manufactured chemicals are going to cost less. Common products you find in the store might have a few good ingredients in them, but they're going to be so watered down by the bad ingredients that they're going to have a super minimal effect, if any effect at all, on your skin. The second myth is that all natural skincare will have some magical curing effect. This also isn't true. It's going to help your skin tremendously, especially in the long run as you age, but it's not a cure-all solution. A lot of skin problems come from your diet and your environment. Foods such as sugar and gluten have horrible effects on your skin. I'm not telling you to do a keto diet, that's not for everybody, but if you have really bad acne and skin problems, and you drink soda like it's going out of style, you might want to reevaluate some of your diet choices. A third myth is that every all-natural product is good. All-natural products are really tricky. You have to know first if you have any allergies and what type of skin type you have. I'm personally allergic to almond oil, so I have to read ingredient lists carefully to make sure that's not the carrier oil that's used in the product. Also, if you suffer from acne, you actually don't want products that have vitamin E oil in them because that's just going to clog your pores and not help your acne at all. Don't be afraid to seek out advice of somebody more knowledgeable on the subject than you are, because once you find a good fit and a good product that's going to work for you, you're going to be really impressed with what happens. Next, I would just like to show you guys some common products I found around my mom's house that I would like you all to please stay away from. The first one I have here is Bath & Body Works lotion. I don't know if you guys know how ingredient lists work, but the first ingredient is going to be the majority of the product, And then as you go down, the last product is going to be the smallest trace amounts of what is in the product. So the fourth ingredient is fragrance and perfume, okay? So that means that a lot of this product, we don't know what it is. It's fragrance and it's going to irritate your skin. Might smell good, but it's not good for your skin. Down the list, we also have petroleum. As we know, it's not good for your skin either. We also have some lauryl sulfate in here. Next, I found my mom's Aveeno Active Naturals Smart Essentials Daily Detoxifying Scrub. Reveal your brilliant side. This one's not too horrible. However, the second ingredient is lauryl sulfate. What else do we have in here? There are some good ingredients in here. We got a paraben right here. However, when all your good ingredients are on the bottom, that's going to be where it's just watered down and ineffective because it's underneath all these horrible things. So it's really not going to have a benefit. Next, I have my brother's Old Spice deodorant. Nobody in my mom's house uses the white powder deodorant, so none of them are going to have the aluminum in it. However, it does have fragrance and blue number 1. I didn't talk about dyes and colors, but it's also something you want to watch out for. Next, I have my mom's Physicians Formula foundation. She thought since it said Physicians Formula that it was made by doctors and would be good for your skin. She was wrong. I counted 4 different parabens in here. There's aluminum in here. There is also we got some lauryl sulfate in here. The last ingredient is that titanium dioxide, so at least we know it's SPF something, right? The last product I want to share with you guys is also a Bath & Body Works hand soap. Not trying to pick on Bath & Body Works. I mean a little bit, but if you want to still buy it, that's on you. The second ingredient is going to be lauryl sulfate. Third ingredient is fragrance perfume. And then at the bottom we got a bunch of different colors and stuff in here, so really doesn't do any good for you. As soon as I use that on my hands, I break out in a horrible rash. Just to conclude this, now that we've covered ingredients to stay away from, misconceptions about all natural skincare, and I've shown you some products to stay away from, I hope that you're going to go home and look at the ingredients in your skincare products and choose to buy more all natural products. I know your brains are probably fried and you're confused because I threw a lot of big weird words at you guys. Sorry about that, but according to the audience survey, 67% of you have never even looked at the ingredients on your skincare products, which is really scary for me. Your skin is your biggest organ, and it's also the organ that people see right away. So, Janine, who is an all-natural artisan who writes for Equilibria Naturals, said, using natural skincare is safeguarding your health and wellness while enjoying genuine improvements in your overall complexion. So I'll leave you with that, and I hope you go forth and read those ingredient lists